Hello Pisces, I am LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis. This is your August 2018 love and romance reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also book a private reading with me through the description box below. If you'd like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, a full reading as to how to align yourself with the happiest, healthiest, most fulfilling relationship with your future partner, and more, you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app, and I do respond to all messages within 24 hours. If you have any lost items that you need help finding, I do item retrieval readings, and you can also book that reading through the description box below. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not, you can check your moon and rising sign videos as those messages may resonate, or you can check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to gain a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the month of August 2018. You can also cross-watch the reading of the person who you're involved with as well to receive more messages. So my lovely Pisces, let's go ahead and get into these readings. Please thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe if you have not already. So my dears, I have here your theme. I have here 3 5-card spreads as well as your extended spread here with my personal prediction cards regarding the predictions of what's going to happen in your love life during the month of August. And then I have here our extended guidance so we can see how to bring about the best possible outcome. How to use our free will in order to bring the best circumstances to our love lives during the month of August. So Pisces, before I get into your reading, I did get a message as I was pulling your cards. And this message is God, universe, spirit, the angels, your higher power created you as the embodiment of love. We are water signs, so we are very emotional. We are very loving. You know, we are able to give some good love as water signs. We give good love, okay? So this goes into your theme because the angels, the romance angels, the cherubim are letting you know, and if you don't know, now you know, that you deserve love, Pisces, and you are lovable. You are the embodiment of love. Once again, you are the embodiment of love. You are lovable. It's great being a water sign, isn't it? I love being a water sign. You know, I love being a water sign. Of course, we have different things in our chart, so, you know, it's great having that balance of other signs. Nevertheless, I feel like being a water sign is a blessing here. You know, we do have this theme of water here. So even if some of you have been experiencing some rocky emotions or some rocky situations, oh, I just got another message. The energy of love can never dissipate, but it can be hidden from awareness by fear. The energy of love can never dissipate, but it can be hidden from awareness by fear. That may be a message for one or two of you. Back to these messages here. You deserve love. So again, some of us may have had some rocky situations going on regarding our relationships or regarding our emotions. Nevertheless, we have our eye on the prize. We know, and if you don't know now, you know, that we are deserving of love. And even if we are aware of it or not, we have our eye on the prize and we are attaining love in the highest degree here. And we have the cherubim, we have the angels, the romance angels who are on our sides and helping us to attain this love. Shoot this arrow to this divine partnership, this fulfilling relationship, fulfilling romantic life that we seek. We have assistance, guidance, because we are lovable. You know, in order to be lovable, the only prerequisite is the ability to give love. That's the only prerequisite. We don't need to be the most beautiful. We don't need to be the most outgoing. We don't need to be, you know, the most popular. We don't need to be the most successful, you know. We don't need to be the most interesting. The prerequisite to being lovable is the ability to give love. That's all it is. As long as we can give love, and as long as we have the desire to give true love, unconditional love, wonderful romantic love, as long as we can open our heart to another individual and allow ourselves to receive love from that individual, we are lovable. Pisces, you are lovable and you deserve love. Know, trust, believe. During the month of August, you're being called to express your love. This is another theme here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, some of you are being called to show your love, express your love, exercise your ability to love. And this is regardless of if someone is coming to you to do so or in general. I do feel as though for many of you, there may be a situation where someone is coming forth to you. Regardless of how this resonates, you are being called to express your love. Make that romantic gesture. As long as we are able to give love, and this is love in the highest sense, you know, I'm just being called to say this. What we must focus on first is our self-love, because if we do not have an adequate amount of self-love, and we attempt to give out love to others, what ends up happening is we end up giving out the love from our own reserve of love that we need to give from ourselves, give to ourselves. We end up taking that love that we need to give to ourselves and giving it to another person. Our well of self-love, our well of love must be full. We must have a full well of love in our lives, in ourselves, in order to give that love to another person. If we do not consciously make the initiative to love ourselves, take care of ourselves first, put on our own oxygen mask before we take care of another, engage in practices of self-love and self-care. If we do not do that first, then when we attempt to give love to another person, we are giving from our own reserve of love that we need to be giving to ourselves. We must have a full well of self-love in order to give the excess of self-love to another. We must put in enough deposits of self-love into our bank accounts, into our self bank accounts. We must give enough, and we must put in enough deposits. You know, we went to work, we did our work, we 9 to 5, we, you know, three jobs, you know, worked long hours to give love to ourselves, to put in that work to love ourselves. And once we have enough money enough money, love in our love bank accounts, we can give it out to another person. We can give it out to another person, but we must take care of ourselves first. That is first and foremost. We put on our own oxygen mask before we put on the oxygen mask of another person. So, we're also being called to express our loves. Okay? We're being called to express our loves here. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, we are cognizant of the fact that we deserve love and that we are lovable, and we're being called to express our love and make romantic gestures. So this can be regarding if somebody makes a romantic gesture towards us, how we respond, or I'm hearing from my guides, from the guides of the Pisces Collective, the angels of the Pisces Collective, again, we have that self-love. We're providing that self-love to ourselves. And from there, we are able to express unconditional love. Give and receive unconditional love. We're able to give our love out because we have enough love for ourselves. But we are lovable. We deserve love. And therefore, we are being called to express our love. Make the romantic gesture. Be willing, be open, be able, willing and able to give love, express love. But of course, the foundation of that, the foundation that we must build is self-love in ourselves. Because if we don't have an adequate amount of self-love, then we can't give true love to another person. That's just how things are, you know. Even if we think, oh, we can give somebody the best love, if we have issues of codependency, if we have a lack of self-love, fears about our lovability, fears about our worthiness or anything like that, unfortunately, excuse me for shaking the camera, unfortunately, if we have those fears, those fear-based thoughts, those beliefs, then we really don't have the ability to give true unconditional love. You know, that love may be conditional, you know. So we don't have that ability to give that out if we don't have that for ourselves. Take care of yourself first. Know that you are deserving of love because we're amazing, awesome, wonderful, lovable, beautiful, inside and out. And express that love to ourselves. Fill our wells of self-love through actions of self-love. We're water signs, so we can, for example, take salt baths. You know, not iodized salt, you know. Salt baths, Epsom salt. Salt baths with sea salt. Put on some lovely meditation music. You know, open up your Pandora, your Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Put on some beautiful meditation music. Take a bath. Put some candles if you like. You know, and when we take salt baths, take a dip in the ocean. Any kind of salt bath, ocean, or tub will release any negative energy that we are feeling. And, you know, put on that meditation music. Feel that. And that will release that negative energy there. And that is a method of showing ourselves love. We have to consciously make the effort to show ourselves love. Show ourselves love. And as we do that, we're able to give and receive a higher vibrating love. Okay? So, we'll see how these themes play out as we move forward with the reading. So, regarding the first prediction here, I have here a very interesting prediction. Okay. Let's see where to go first. Well, okay, let's go with the foundation. Toxic. Many of us are in toxic relationships, or we've been involved in toxic relationships. Even if we are not in a toxic relationship at this time, we've been involved in them, okay? This connection isn't healthy. Drawn together out of need or habit, release it to be free. So many of us can be in a situation where we have been in unhealthy relationships. Again, these relationships may be drawn together out of need. The need to be with somebody. A need because we may not have believed that we're lovable. Okay? Maybe somebody showed us this beautiful, wonderful affection that we never thought that we could deserve. You know, I'm hearing for one or two of you, it can be something like, maybe I've never been on a date before, you know, and I'm in my 20s. And this person took me on a first date. You know, this person took me on a date for the first time. Something like that. You know, and so we are putting this person on a pedestal. That is a message that I heard from one or two of you. So not all of you may be in that situation, but I know that one or two of you are in that situation. Nevertheless, it looks like there is a toxic connection that we could be involved in, drawn together out of need or habit. So it could be a need to feel loved, a need to feel appreciated. It can be a habit of codependency. It can be a need to have another person for our happiness. You know, when we're in codependent dynamics, we look for another person, or we associate another person with the source of our happiness, when in reality, we are the only source of our happiness. We have to figure out what it is that we like to do, what it is that feels fulfilling for us, what it is that feeds our soul. And what feeds our soul is our purpose, not an individual. Because that person could have their own purpose, vision of life. That person has their own journey between them and their higher powers. So regardless of this, if their journey rather, between them and their higher powers includes us or not, you know, others are on their own journeys. You know, there's no such thing as, okay, I can't say there's no such thing. Nevertheless, you know, it's like, regardless of what situation it is, we are responsible for our own happiness, our own joy, as are others. So however this resonates, you know, there could be a situation drawn together out of codependency. I'm hearing daddy issues. I just heard daddy issues. So maybe some of us are experiencing daddy issues, causing us to attach ourselves to a toxic partner or become involved in a toxic relationship, or maybe we've had a habit of toxic relationships. Some of us may be drawn to this situation or this relationship because of a shared pastime, perhaps, of drugs or alcohol. I guess drugs or alcohol aren't really a pastime. Well, I mean, if that's something that you're heavily in, yeah, that can be a pastime, you know, your hobby, you know, but this could be a relationship drawn together out of need or habit. Okay? And a healthy relationship. So many of us have been once again in an unhealthy or a toxic dynamic. So it looks like there could have been some toxicity in the situation because of a third-party situation. A triangle here. So this triangle could be a person, again, a third-party situation. So maybe there was toxicity, drama coming to the situation because we've been in a third-party situation. You know, either our partner had a third party, or we could have brought a third party into this situation, causing it to be unhealthy. I've been having some really long readings today, you guys, so we barely got into this. So we're going to be here for a while. You may want to grab a Snickers, all right? Sit, hold tight. I do recommend staying here for the entirety of this reading so we can discuss how to bring about the best outcome in this situation. But you know, you're a grown-ass man, you're a grown-ass woman, you can do what you like. But we do have guidance here, and this will be a long reading because I have a lot of messages for you guys. So again, we have this triangle card. A third party energy disrupts your love in form of work, family, or distraction. So this is the past energy here. So This can be saying that there may have been a third party, a person, I just said a woman, a person, a place, a thing, a man, a substance, work, a friend, you know, anything, a pattern, a lifestyle that one chooses could have, unfortunately, or, you know, detrimentally affected this situation. A third party energy disrupts your love, and from a work, family, or distraction rather. So there was some kind of third party energy here that has negatively affected this connection here in the past. So that could have been something that has brought this toxic energy. Not necessarily. The connection could have already been toxic in some way, regardless of this triangle situation. So it looks like this may be in a situation where there is freedom in this connection. So maybe some of you have been still in contact with this person, or you still have access to this person. This isn't really a ghosting energy or a separation, you know, moving forward and cutting contact with this person kind of energy. This is more of an energy of giving freedom, releasing, giving space between you and this person. So this is speaking about a person who, again, there is some type of separation, space, isolation, giving freedom to this person, or taking your own freedom. You could be taking your own freedom here in this situation, doing your own thing. Or this person, you could be allowing this person, not allowing, but this person could be doing their own thing. I don't want to say allowing, because of course we're all adults here watching this. We're all adults here, so we're grown as men, we're grown as women. We can do whatever we like, you know, we can do whatever we want. So there is an energy here of freedom, not tying somebody down, allowing somebody to do whatever it is that they want to do, doing whatever it is that we would like to do. Freedom. I keep saying that freedom word. Cage love. This love is an illusion, a trap. Give this love wings to fly. So it could be that, again, there was a necessity to put some distance in between you and this person, some isolation, or just putting some space in between you and this person. So, you know, either you or this person could live their lives, okay? There's still passion here. Passion and fireworks, right? Passion and fireworks still sparking your love life. So you could be still having a successful love life. You know, you could still be thinking positively, having positive thoughts, you know, a positive mental space about your love life. You know, there could still be passion between you and another person, regardless of if this is a person you're dealing with or a new person, however this resonates with you. You know, it's like, even though the situation is going on, it's not like in your mental space, you're like, oh, woe is me. You are thinking that, you know, it's like everything is good. It's all good, right? It's all good. Everything feels like gold. Gold to me, it's all good, okay? So there's still passion here. Passion between you and this person, passionate about life, passionate about what's going on. It's not like I'm picking up, it's not like regardless of what's going on, you guys are like, you know, oh my gosh, things are so challenging, you know, my life sucks. You know, it's like there's still passion about life or about romance, you know, notwithstanding what is going on here. So the outcome is that there's going to be a celebration, okay? Celebration. Soon you will be celebrating wonderful news with your love. So it looks like this is a really interesting reading, and this is a really, well, this spread here, it's interesting with this celebration here because we have these challenging energies here with this triangle, this third party energy, this disruption, a friend, a lover, a substance abuse, whatever this is, work has come into this situation, causing separation and isolation, but you guys are still going to be celebrating something. So this celebration can be the celebration of, maybe somebody's pregnant, celebration of a birth. Yeah, this could be celebration of a birth or pregnancy. This could be celebration of better circumstances, sunnier skies ahead. Celebration of a graduation, a birthday. Maybe you guys see each other in a birthday celebration. I mean, not necessarily yours because you are Pisces and this is the month of August. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo and there's some kind of celebration and you may be seeing them for their birthday. However this resonates with you, this is a general reading for every Pisces in the world. So however this resonates with you, I do see here in the future some kind of celebration, party, shindig, hootenanny. Something's coming up here, okay? Something's coming up here. And soon you will be celebrating wonderful news with your love, however this resonates with you. Moving forward, let's go into our Kipper prediction. Let me move these cards forward here. Hourglasses, so. Man, poor vision is something else. Okay, so I see a couple here. Bottom of the deck. What? Main person, male. Center of the spread, main person, female. This is a couple. So this can be, of course, for most of you, male and female couple. For the other 10%, as you know, we have that 10% of those of you who are in same-sex relationships. But I think that 10% has probably grown since now. When I was in high school, we had 10% of people who were in same-sex relationships. But, for those of you who are in same-sex relationships, just take this as it resonates. This could be masculine energy and the feminine energy in the relationship, okay? So. Okay. I also have here up top, there's a change. Okay, we have a change coming. And then for the prediction here, so we have that main person at the bottom, the male, main person, male, bottom, change up top, prediction, theft. It's my boo right there. Main person in the center here, the female. And then we have the military person. Okay. So again, we do have this main person, male and female, speaking of a couple. So we have this male and this female if you're in a same-sex relationship, the masculine energy and the feminine energy. Okay. Or take this however this resonates with you. So what I can see here is, yes, for most of you, for many of you, there's a very strong connection. A lot of not situations, but a lot of things going on surrounding, revolving around this main person here. So you could be this main female here in the center. This spread is about you regarding this main person, this male card. So this female regarding this male, or if you're in the same sex relationship, the female energy is the main theme here. And we're speaking of what's going on with this male energy. So I do have here a change. There's going to be a change, a shift. Shift. Okay. A shift. Something is changing here. All right. Something is moving forward. What was will not be anymore because we have some shifts, some changes, something different, better coming here. maybe some travel. This isn't necessarily a travel card, but we can see this person here on this hot air balloon who has this telescope looking towards the future. So, you know, she has her eye on the prize. Let's see, what is here in the future? What is coming up for me? What changes? How can I change to bring something better for me? This is a long reading, you guys. Grab a sneakers, because we're going to be here for a while. We're going to be here for a while, all right? Long readings today. So I see here, really long readings today. Okay, so I see here that something is going to be removed, taken away. Somebody can actually steal somebody's stuff, but that's not really what we're speaking about here because, you know, this is a romance reading. So when I see this stuff card, I generally think that when it comes to romance, somebody's removing themselves from a romantic situation. So a partner's removing themselves. We are removing ourselves from a situation here. And this could be this female. So I know that most of my audience, you know, most of my viewers are female. So for those of you who are female, you know, maybe somebody took something from you, or, you know, you could just be leaving this situation because we want to bring more balance, stability, and order into our love and romantic relationships. We want to bring more stability, balance, and order to our lives. So we're making this change. You know, we can be moving away from this person here because we want order. You know, we want better circumstances. Some of us can be dealing with somebody, not all of us, but some of us can be dealing with somebody who wears some kind of uniform for their trade, military, a lawyer, you know, wears a suit for their trade. A scientist wears a lab coat for their trade. If we work at Subway, we wear a shirt with a little Subway logo for a trade. So we can be dealing with somebody who wears a uniform for a trade. Not all of us, though, because this is a general reading. We will have more descriptions coming up in Two Shakes of a Lamb still here. So regardless of what's going on here, or, you know, not regardless of what's going on, but regardless of who you may be dealing with, rather, there will be some kind of change, will be some kind of shift in this situation, because something is taken away. You can take away your affection. You can remove yourself from this situation. Someone else can take away their affection or remove themselves from a situation. That's going to be bringing better stability, security to your love life, to your life, to this situation. Moving forward, let's go into our Lenormand predictions. So, with our Lenormand predictions, I'm so happy that I have this card here. This is one of my best friends, my Shug, who's a Pisces, with the Sun card. Isn't that a beautiful picture here of her? Okay, so we have this Sun card here, all right? Some of you could be dealing with the fellow Pisces. Oops, dropped a card. Some of you could be dealing with the fellow Pisces, not all of you. And then we have me. This is me here in kindergarten with the child, all right? So we have, at the bottom, we have the Sun card. Up top, we have the child. That's me. All right. For your prediction, we have such small space here. I keep dropping cards. All right. So, for our prediction here, I have the book. Actually, sorry, scratch that, my bad. Dispenser. We have the house. This is the first card, okay? First card. So again, bottom, Sun, top, child. First card, house, okay? House. And then we have here, now in the center, the book. book. And then on the end, we have my favorite boat in the whole wide world. I absolutely love this boat. This boat's called the SS Ecstasy. We got the ship. Okay. All right. So taking these 5 cards together here. Okay. So let's speak about who we may be dealing with during the month of August. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so some of these details may resonate, some may not. All of these details may resonate, none may not. You know, but I do have a lot of information here because this is every Pisces in the world that we're speaking of. And of course, if you would like to know exactly who your future long-term romantic partner is, who you will be dealing with, book a future partner reading with me in the description box below, and I will be able to advise you as to who your future partner is with the exact details here. But again, this is a general reading, so this is for all of us here. So it looks like we could be dealing with again, we could be dealing with a fellow Pisces with this book card. If not, I am seeing very strong fire energy here. In particular, the sign that I'm seeing the strongest is Leo. I'm seeing Leo the strongest. Okay, Leo. Or it could be an Aries or a Sag. So I'm seeing the strongest fire sign energy who we may be dealing with. So Leo, Aries, Sag, Sagittarius. Okay? Because it's Leo. Oh, drop my card. It's Leo. I mean, this Sun. Sun is the Leo card. Leos represent the Sun here. Okay? So that's why I say we have this most significant theme here of Leos. And this child card here, little old me. This child card here also represents the son of Leo. The sign of Leo. So we have Leo here as a very, very major theme. So that's what we could be dealing with. If not, we could be dealing with a Taurus or Cancer. We have the home here, and Taurus and Cancer, we are the signs of the home. I'm a Cancer, so that's why I say we. We're the signs of the home here. If not, we could be dealing with either a fellow Pisces or Virgo. So those are the major signs that I'm seeing here. We could be dealing with, for some of us, someone who's a different culture, race, ethnicity than we are. Some of us can be dealing with somebody who is either, and of course, keep in mind, general, description, general reading. So some of these details may resonate, some may not. Some of us could be dealing with somebody with this child card who is younger than us, or if not younger than, how cute is my sweater, you guys? How cute. Okay. So some of us could be dealing with somebody who is either small, younger than us, or somebody who just looks young for their age. Somebody with a baby face. Shoot, like me. I'm a lot older than I look. This could be somebody with a baby face. Somebody who is older but looks younger for their years. Looks younger than what they really are. Maybe they have soft features or something. They just look young. So it can be either one with the child card, either younger, or they may be older and look young, or maybe they have a baby face, a doll face, anything like that. This house card represents somebody who could be well-built, stocky, square shaped. Maybe this person has broad shoulders. You could be dealing with somebody who has broad shoulders. Some of you are dealing with somebody who has glasses, contacts. Maybe this person is nearsighted, so they could wear glasses or contacts. Again, this could be somebody who's a different culture, race, ethnicity than you are. If not that, this could be somebody considered foreign. I'm in America, so our country was built off foreigners, but this could be somebody who is, for example, not from the United States, okay, or their culture is not American. So that's what we have here regarding who we could be dealing with here. Okay, so with what's going to happen here, I do have 2 tens. It's 10 of diamonds, it's 10 of spades. And these 2 tens can be representing some kind of delay. Some kind of delay here with this person. So what I'm seeing here is, okay, so some of you could either have maybe been in a relationship with somebody who is a narcissist, because this Sun card in the shadow aspect speaks about somebody being vain, brass, really into themselves, narcissistic. Or this could be speaking of Pisces. You want a new beginning. Oh my gosh, this is a really long reading. My apologies, you guys. Okay, so this could be somebody who, you know, or not somebody, but this could be wanting a beautiful new beginning, a positive outcome. You want the sun to be shining on this connection or on your love life in general. So you may be seeking a new beginning here. Maybe some of you do have a child with this person, because the child card can also be literal. But this can be, you know, you may be thinking about your child. You may be thinking about your, even if you don't have a child with this person, you may just be thinking about your children, your child in this situation. You know, it's very imperative to think about who we get into relationships with, because if we have a child and we are entering into a relationship with an unhealthy individual, that can negatively impact the relationship with our child, or the development of our relationship. So, I'm sorry, the development of our child's upbringing, not the development of our relationship. Scratch that. The development of our child's upbringing. So some of you could be thinking about your child, or some of you could just be wanting a beautiful new beginning in your love life here. A beautiful new beginning in your love life. So it looks like some of you may be moving forward. Moving forward. The ship is sailing here. Especially if we've had this toxic energy. You know, especially for those of you who have children, but not even especially, just in general. You know, for those of you who want a new beginning. Because of this toxicity, again, we have this freedom, this caged love. We did have this energy disrupting the situation. So some of us are going to be moving forward here. You know, there's a taking away of something in this relationship. There's a change. We're moving forward for something better, to something more wonderful. I'm sorry, moving forward for something okay, or something great, to something better for us, more wonderful. We're moving forward here. This is the SS ecstasy. No kidding. The picture that I have here, this is the SS ecstasy. So we want to move forward to our ecstasy, right? To the most ideal, beneficial, wonderful, fulfilling circumstances in our love lives. Because why would we want any less? Whoops. So there may be a stable situation, a long-term situation where there have been some secrets causing us to move forward. Or there may be a family situation, or maybe we're living with this person, but there were some secrets, something was hidden from us, there were some mysteries, we didn't know everything going on here. So now we are moving forward, knowing that there are some mysteries, there are some secrets here. In this family situation, or in this long-term stable situation, maybe we're living with this person. We could be secretly moving forward, you know, secretly moving forward from this family situation here, where there may be children. However this resonates with you, I do see here I'm moving forward, an energy moving, okay? So, okay. Let's go ahead and go into our final prediction here, and then we'll get into our guidance. So this is using my prediction cards, my personal prediction card here. So I consider the card on the not on the bottom of the deck, but I consider the card that I see when I split this deck to show you guys these cards. So I see that yes, absolutely, there were some secrets, there were some hidden things in this connection. This is also a card of mystery, secrets, things not being discussed. I just saw 4445 on the clock, 4445 to 444. I'm sorry, 4444 to 4445. So there's angelic healing, stability, security coming to this situation and bringing some beautiful changes, some divine changes. That could be this, moving forward. You may be moving forward into beautiful divine changes here. Okay, so Pisces. Again, we have some secrets here going on. And in the past here, it looks like I actually see a lot of positive energy here in the past. So you could have been in a situation where there was isolation from somebody. You know, you may have isolated yourself from somebody. Somebody may have isolated yourself from you. But this looks like this was a destined, fated situation here. So this isolation that you experienced from a partner, this energy here, this caged love, allowing this person wings to fly, giving yourself wings to fly, not wanting rather to be tied down, free, inhibited. Okay, this here was destiny and fated, or it could have been flying away from a situation, going to somebody else, however this resonates with you. And this isolation, looks like you guys are really digging this isolation. Like, this is all good, like it's all good, like Bone Thugs and Harmony. This isolation has been just the thing to do. Being on your own. This is granting your wishes. Maybe you're able to attain more self-love. But this is great here. In the past, some of you have been in, again, some separation, isolation, spending time on your own, doing your own thing, living your own life, worrying about me, myself, and I. Not through, but and this has been great, okay, for many of you. It's been good being on your own. It's been bringing you happiness, granting your wishes, maybe in other areas of your life, okay. On the other side of this energy, so we're speaking of the past now. On the other side of this energy, moving closer to the present, I see here, maybe there was some surprise events that took place, or it could have been a surprise to you or the other person, that there was distance put in between you and this other individual here, right? It's cage love. So there was distance, freedom, space put in between you and another person here. And this may have either occurred slowly, or this could have caused some slow movement in this connection because there was space put. So this space put in between you two kind of slowed down the progression of this connection. But that could have been a good thing, because some of you may have been, or your partner may have been, going through some dark night of the soul energy where you were confronting the shadow within. How did I get here? Why did this situation take place? What is going on here? Dark night of the soul energy is anything from waking up, upset in the morning, to having sadness, depression, or, understanding the shadow aspects of ourselves, and how those shadow aspects of ourselves, how the hidden aspects of our personalities that we may not know about, or we may not be willing to admit. This is going to affect our relationships. So we may have been considering, reflecting on these dark night of the soul aspects, these shadow aspects of ourselves, confronting the shadow within, because of some miscommunications and misunderstandings in this relationship. So you may have been learning about these misunderstandings, miscommunications in this situation here. And some of you have made the decision to, maybe you're learning some karmic lessons, learning what you want, learning what you don't want, however this resonates with you. But some of you could have either made the decision to enter into a third-party situation, or wherever you were dealing with made the decision to enter into a third-party situation. But I do see here a third-party situation that has occurred in the past. Oh, yeah, right? Triangle. That's what this is speaking of. So some of you made the decision to seek out someone else. Your partner could have done that as well. You may have found out about that. That could have led to some dark night of the soul energy for some of you. Or the other way around, because this is a general reading, so this could be you, Pisces, you know, involving yourself in this third party situation, creating this dark night of the soul energy on the behalf of your significant other. So what's going on now is I see that there may have been some control, may have been some manipulation in your love life at some time, but it looks like right now all is well. All is well. Because it looks like there's been some kind of change in direction regarding either how you show love towards somebody, how you show love in general, or how somebody shows love to you. There may be a change in direction regarding the loyalty to either a male who is younger than you or a male who is more immature than you. You know, if you are a male, you could be this male here. You could be a younger male. You could be the more mature partner in this situation. You know, let's not get caught up too much on the genders. Because I do see here that I do have both the younger and the older female here. So some of you, again, can be with a younger male, or this could just be speaking of a more immature male. If you're in the same-sex relationship, take this as it resonates with you. Nevertheless, I do see here a change in direction here regarding how somebody is showing love to this male. Okay? So, on the other side of this energy, so this is either in the first half of the month or whenever you're watching this, on the other side of this energy that we just discussed, it looks like this either younger partner or this female or this more mature partner may be experiencing some rejection or may reject somebody else, you know? So if you are this female, you could be rejecting your partner, or your partner could be rejecting you, but there's some sense of rejection because somebody is acknowledging their self-love. Somebody is putting first their self-love. So somebody is putting on their own oxygen mask before they put on the oxygen mask of another. So there's some rejection because of that. And it looks like somebody's releasing these challenges that you may have experienced. So you could be releasing the challenges that you've experienced with this partner. This partner could be releasing the challenges with you, but there's some releasing of this challenging energy, these challenges that you may have experienced within this physical connection, because it looks like many of you are detaching from this situation. You are detaching from the setbacks, from the challenges within this situation, or of course your partner could be doing this, but somebody is removing themselves from the challenges, from the setbacks, from the disappointments, from the toxicity of this connection. Now, going towards the end of the month, or on the other side of this energy here, I do see here some improvements coming to our love lives here because of a new beginning. A new beginning is going to be occurring during the ending portion of August, which is somewhat to be expected because, again, there are some retrogrades going on. Mars, Mercury, there's a lot of retrograde energy going on. So once these planets go direct, things will move forward in a better way. So it could be that once these planets go direct, that there is this new beginning. I do see a conversation coming up. I do see a conversation coming up about this connection here, going towards the end of the month. A new beginning. You could be speaking about it with this person, speaking about this union, this soulmate connection that you have. You may be speaking about either the doubts or uncertainties, or the other person can be expressing rather this to you. Or not. But I do see here a new beginning. Again, could be a result of a conversation that leads to a more positive connection here. So it could be that even, I just heard, even some of you may be thinking, okay, let's be friends, you know, or let's just be cordial. Not necessarily friends, but let's be cordial, even if we're not together. For example, not all of you, maybe that's one of you. You know, I don't feel like that's a strong message. Well, not as strongly for all of you, but maybe one of you that could resonate. So again, I see here some doubts and uncertainties regarding this partnership here. And this looks like this is a partnership here that is meant to help you learn, clear, learn karmic lessons, clear karmic debts from past lives, present lives, parallel universes, whatever. But this is a soulmate connection here. Okay? For some of you, there can be some kind of reconciliation in this situation. You know? Reconciling of differences, even if it's not reconciling of the romance, a reconciling of differences. But we do have the celebration card coming up, speaking of a positive outcome here. You know? So we have that. That's my pooch. Sorry, guys. My pooch is over here just doing some cute things. Excuse me, you guys. Okay, baby. Okay. All right. Sorry, mommy duties. Okay. So now that we have our predictions here, let's go ahead. I'm going to push these cards up, move these cards out of the way. And let's go ahead and get into our guidance so we can discuss how to bring about the best possible outcome here. Let's move these predictions. Okay. So, my dears. All right. Okay. So, the first two cards that I have for us are Dolomites. Stay strong in your faith. Easy does it. Sapphire. Dolomite and sapphire. Dolomite, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Keep in mind the law of attraction. Okay? When we vibrate high resonating thoughts, when we vibrate positivity, when our aura vibrates love, acceptance, gratitude, affection, unconditional love, consideration, all those beautiful things, that we shall receive. You know, think about it. If you guys have known anybody in your life who has been toxic, or if you've known anybody in your life who goes around creating drama, right? Because they're toxic people, hurt people. People who are hurt people, hurt others. Hurt people. So if we've known anybody in our lives who have gone around, you know, who have just resonated, embodied toxicity, then we can see, you know, how their toxicity and their toxic ways affects their lives, right? And it's never a positive way. Toxicity, all that stuff, it never creates anything positive in our lives, you know? So we're being called to rise above any negativity, that anybody has put upon us or attempted to put upon us, rise above any negativity that we've experienced in the past. We are being called to align with our higher power, spirit, God, universe, in order to engender the best possible outcome in our love lives here. So we must stay strong in our faith. We must keep a positive mindset in order to engender a positive outcome. The law of attraction. If we hold fear-based thoughts about love, romance, our lives, so we shall receive. If we hold the belief, the ultimate knowing, actually not even the belief, but if we know, because this is true, you know, and if you don't know, now you know. If we know, and we are fully aware and cognizant of the fact that spirit, God, universe, and higher powers, The angels all are co-conspiring to our benefit and co-conspiring for our higher good, regardless of the external experiences that we encounter or what we encounter in our 3D, in the higher realms. Our higher powers, our guides, our unseen friends, all those are working together to bring us the best outcome here. So as long as we know that, we are attracting in wonderful things, okay? Sapphire, easy does it. Your health, Pisces. Your happiness, Pisces. Your abundance, Pisces, require a gentle approach to life and work, okay? Require a gentle approach. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit to this card here to piggyback this Sapphire card, right? So again, our health, happiness, abundance require a gentle approach to life and work, and we're also being encouraged and guided to play. Let's play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while, so let's take it easy. A gentle approach. Some of us may need to engage in some self-care. Take a day off. Take a chill pill. Relax. Okay? It's time to set aside work for a while for many of us. Don't worry. Because we, the angels, spirit, God, universe, higher power, just as we were speaking about, our higher powers, our unseen friends, will oversee our responsibilities to their completion. So, let's set aside these things because the angels will oversee our responsibilities to their completions. They got us covered. You know, they have us covered because we are being called to be playful and relax and enjoy our lives. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So maybe some of us, even though this is a love reading, you know, our love lives can affect our work lives, you know, if we're stressed out in our love lives, and that can bring exhaustion and things to our everyday duties, you know. So take care of yourself. Do what you can to heal from challenging energy so that whatever's going on in our lives does not affect our work here. But again, it's time to set aside work for a while for some of us to relax, take care of ourselves. We must put on our own oxygen mask first. Again, we have to take care of ourselves first and foremost. Okay. So, I also have here the cards of, in the reverse, peace. I actually have 3 cards here for our Wisdom of the Oracle guidance. So these are all the shadow sides of this card. So there's some transformation, some transcendence that needs to occur, shall be occurring during the month of August. Peace in the reverse, number 23. Regeneration in the reverse, number 46. Building blocks in the reverse, number 28. Okay, so regarding the 3 cards that I have in front of me here, this peace card number 23 in the reverse is speaking of changes need to occur. Maybe there's been a lack of change. Maybe there's been a slow amount of change. Maybe changes haven't been occurring swiftly. Maybe a delay of change. Again, we do have those retrogrades coming up. But this peace card in the reverse is saying that Pisces, beautiful Pisces, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what you are experiencing, no matter what you have experienced, regardless, you know, notwithstanding whatever is going on, be peaceful, be calm within yourself, have inner peace. I just heard for some of you, meditation could be useful. Again, take a salt bath. Take a Epsom salt bath, not iodized salt, Epsom salt, sea salt. As water signs, I highly recommend this because you guys, it feels amazing. Trust and believe, it feels amazing. You know, go on Pandora or Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Look up meditation music, look up massage music, look up healing music, healing music, chakra music, healing tones, anything like that. Take a bath. Allow yourself to relax, and that will clear up so much negative energy that you may have experienced in the recent month. Any negative energy, any negativity that is still hanging around in your aura from yourself or other people, from your experiences or other people, it's just going to wash away. So, regardless of what circumstances you are experiencing in your life at this time, seek peace. Seek peace, okay? Calm. Happiness. Because we truly have the ability to find our own happiness regardless of what is going on in our lives. Happiness, whatever we're experiencing, is all a matter of perception. So, there's an event that happens in our lives. We can view it in different ways. Positively, a neutral event, or a challenging event. But that's our decision. You know, we can choose to look at any decision or any situation, any circumstance in any way. There's no one way that we have to look at a situation. It's all depending on ourselves, how we choose to view a situation. So choose to view whatever is going on at this time as, you know, just a step in the journey of life, okay? You know, this too shall pass, and each challenges shall pass. All will be well. Seek peace. Choose. Make the conscious decision to have peace in your life, regardless of what is going on externally, okay? Regeneration, once again. Number 46. So, this regeneration card is speaking of maybe there's been a delay here once again. Yes, in this enormous spread, we did get delays. So, with these 3 cards in the reverse again, I'm picking up an energy of delays in these situations. But during the month of August, now is the time to act. Now is the time to move forward with these things. Regeneration, number 46. A new cycle beginning. A completion. Moving forward in a better way. This regeneration card in the reverse says that sometimes we may be hesitant to let things go, but we must be aware of when that time is. You know, it's interesting because we form soul contracts before we choose to incarnate into our present lifetime. So before we come into our present lifetime, the one that we are in now, we create a soul contract before we incarnate here. And the soul contract says, you know, I'm going to have these experiences. I'm going to do these things. I'm going to have these challenges happen to me. I'm going to go through this so I can grow, learn, and evolve in my spiritual journey. Because that's the purpose of incarnating on earth, especially on earth. You know, where we encounter the most swift spiritual soul growth. So we could be saying, you know, or we say rather, before we come into these lives, we want to have these experiences. So we have here again the card of regeneration. I feel like I got off on a little bit of tangent there. I kind of lost my train of thought. We'll pick that up. But we do have here this card of regeneration. And this card of regeneration says, okay, I kind of connect it together, but this card of regeneration says, regardless of, so the soul contracts that you've signed before you came to this lifetime, the soulmate connections that you've experienced, whatever this is, because not all soulmates are meant to be in our lives forever. Most of them, many of them are temporary. But this is saying that, you know, there are cycles to lifespans. There's gestation, there is birth, there is life, there is death, there is rebirth, right? So whatever is not serving you at this time, whatever needs to die, Pisces, Just let it die. Let it go. Because as we release the things that no longer serve us, as we let the things that are challenging us, as we let the things that are no longer resonating with our souls, with our spirits. What I was saying about those relationships that are predetermined here is we can get into soulmate contracts. We can get into soulmate relationships. Oftentimes we think that those are meant to be forever, but they're not. Not all soulmate relationships are meant to be forever, because we have those soulmate contracts, once again, that can come to an end at the right time, at a particular timing here. So again, we predetermine these soulmate relationships, these soulmate connections. We encounter them in these lives, but we forget them when we incarnate. Before we incarnate, we set these goals. We had this meeting. We say, this is what I need to experience for my soul's growth. We incarnate. We forget. We don't recognize. We don't remember these, this experience that we have. It's like our past lives. We're not always totally conscious in the world. We don't remember every experience of our past life, right? So we get into this present life. We have these experiences with these people, with these circumstances, and then oftentimes the soul contract comes to an end. Soul contracts come to an end where there are no more lessons to be learned, because again, these situations that we predetermine before we reincarnate, or before we incarnate onto earth, they are for our soul's evolution, are for our soul's growth. So we get into situations, we live out those contracts, we come into these soulmate relationships, then we get into a situation where, okay, I don't feel as though I'm moving forward in this situation anymore. I feel as though the growth in this situation has come to a complete, no more lessons to be learned, nowhere else for me to move in this situation. When that happens, the soulmate contract is ended. And this can be speaking of this person, or this can be speaking of future relationships in general. This is just something to keep in mind. Nevertheless, if there's something that needs to die, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Crosswatchers, allow that to die. Because once we let that die, we open up a space for something more fulfilling, beneficial, what we really want. Something that's better suited for us. Something that God, Spirit, Universe, or higher powers are, or have been rather, waiting for the right moment to provide to us. Once we let go of those things that do not serve us, we are opening up a beautiful avenue, a beautiful space for those things to come in. All right? I love this message that I did get from my guides a while ago, that when we release and let go of the things that do not serve us, the things that do not resonate with the idea that we have for our lives, we let go of those things, we are opening up a space, and we are communicating to Spirit, God, Universe, our higher powers, the angels, that by letting go of that which does not serve us, we are willing, we are able, we are bringing in, we are willing to bring in, we are making a space to bring in that which is more fulfilling, that which is more in alignment with our soul's purpose and journey, and with our happiness. So let go of that which does not serve you. Let go of that which does not match your idea of your ideal life moving forward. Number 28, finally we have here the building blocks card with this guidance here. I do have 2 more cards for you, but regarding this spread here, building blocks in the reverse, number 28. So there may be some spiritual growth, spiritual evolution coming from this situation. You may be bringing balance to your love life by acknowledging, becoming aware of the foundations in which your love life is built upon. Now this card is in the reverse. So this is saying that there may be some shaky foundations. You may be in a relationship or may have had relationships where there were some shaky foundations. For example, if we're in third-party situations here, that's a shaky foundation. That's not a stable relationship because something else is coming in and, you know, getting in the way of this energy here. So, again, this building blocks card says to be mindful and be aware of the foundations that your love life is built upon. Be aware of that. Some relationships may be built on shaky foundations, not stable foundations. And that's something I feel as though, as Pisces, you know, we're very intuitive. So we may know this intuitively, that a situation is not built upon an entirely strong, stable foundation here. Even if that's something that we want, you know, nevertheless, be mindful once again of the foundations that your relationships are built upon. And this may be a good time too, you know, if you are moving forward, if you are remaining detached, if you are, you know, seeking your freedom from a toxic connection, if you are seeking, something just had me look at my peacock feather here, seeking renewal, you know, seeking a new beginning in your love life, then this is saying to look at the foundations once again, and don't be afraid to replace what is not solid. So if there are patterns, thoughts, beliefs that may be creating a shaky foundation in your love life, for example, maybe some of you had challenging relationships with those in the past, you know, so moving forward, you could be holding on to those situations mentally or emotionally, creating challenges moving forward. If that is the case, clear that foundation. Don't be afraid to remove from your love life what is not working for you. Whether this be a person, place, thing, pattern, belief of not being lovable, belief of, you know, I'm going to be moving forward forever and single, living with my cats as a cat lady, whatever, you know. Remove that which no longer serves you here. So, if you have ignored the signs that something is not right in a romantic relationship, this may be highlighted. And again, you are being called to remove from your life that which no longer serves you. Upgrade your consciousness. We're trying to bring about a more strong, sturdy, secure foundation for our love lives moving forward. So again, it's imperative now to reflect upon, contemplate about, consider how we can bring about better outcomes, which starts first and foremost with self-love. Self-love is everything, because again, if we don't have enough self-love, we can't give away true unconditional love. We have to have true unconditional, you know, an abundance of self-love before we can give our love to another person. Nevertheless, again, you're being called to remove the shaky foundations, replace that which is not working in order to bring about more solid foundations. Consider how we can bring about more solid foundations in our love lives. What do we need to do? What do we need to end? What do we need to change so we can have the fulfilling relationship that is our birthright? And it's important for us to, Pisces, have confidence. We must have confidence here. Have confidence. Okay? Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God, confidence in spirit, confidence in universe, a higher power, whoever your higher power is. Confidence in God, confidence in our higher power, the angels, spirit, universe, God, again, is enough. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us, lean upon spirit, God, angels, universe, higher power. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. If you are having any fear-based thoughts, release those. Give those up to your higher power, as your higher power, the angels, spirit, God, universe, our unseen friends. They're able to hold on to, remove, take, and host. I'm thinking host. You know, the challenging feelings that we don't need to. You know, having fears, trepidations. Those don't serve us in any way, shape, or form. So we must release challenging energy, challenging our fears, all that. We must release them to our higher powers, to our angels, to our unseen friends, God, universe, spirit, for transmutation, for transcendence, because they can handle the powers. They are the powers. They can handle the emotions, the feelings, the things that being here on earth as human beings, we just don't need to, because they do not serve us. So have confidence. Everything is working out to our benefit. Now, last but not least, I have here our postcard from Spirit, and this card reads, Dearest you, dearest, beautiful, lovely, amazing Pisces. You. Miracles, they never run out. Look back over your life, and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, right? You felt you were giving up. You felt like it wasn't going to occur, right? Like it wasn't going to occur, like it wasn't going to happen, you know? But it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you right here, right now, and you will never run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, when they come, where they come, who they come through, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department, okay? Not yours. That's above your pay grade. That's the job of Spirit, God, universe, your unseen friends, your higher powers, okay? Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You, Pisces, are an incredible and amazing. You're incredible and amazing. And you are a magnet for miracles. That will be a good mantra for you today. So the good mantra for you today is, you are incredible. You are incredible and amazing. Which some of you guys are like, I know. You're incredible. You're amazing. And you are a magnet for miracles. We're on it. Spirit, God, universe, your higher powers. You know, they're all co-conspiring for your benefit, for your highest good, because they want the best for you, okay? So they're on it. Just relax, you know? Just relax. Peace. Be peaceful regardless of what is going on. And shoot, play. Take it easy. Take it easy. We're on it. Relax, all right? If you only knew, Pisces, how much you were loved, sigh. Maybe some of you don't know. But if you only knew how wonderful you are, beautiful you are, amazing you are, and how much you are loved, it would blow your mind. And if you don't know, now you know. Some of you are like, oh, I know. But others of you, if you don't know, now you know. We all know it. It's time for you to know it too. My loves, this is the conclusion of your August 2018 Love and Romance reading. I hope that I was able to provide you with some useful guidance and messages. Thumbs up like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can always do so at my website. Go ahead and visit my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. You can also book a private reading or a future partner reading or an extended future partner reading, now through the description box below. You can also book a lost item reading or an item retrieval reading as well. I love doing those. And if you need assistance locating any lost items, book a reading with me. You will be amazed. I will let you know where that item is. Much love and light to you. I wish you all the best of luck in your love and romantic relationships during the month of August. Can you believe it's August already? I love you guys, and I look very forward to seeing you here again for the mid-August readings. Thumbs up, like this video. Again, if the messages resonate with you, comment, share, subscribe. You guys are awesome. I love you all so much, and I will see you all here again very soon. Alrighty. Mwah. Much love, Pisces. Bye.